This is an example of linear programming with an unbounded region from a graph. So the graph shows the region of feasible solutions. We use the region to find the maximum and minimum values of the objective function z equals 5x plus 2y. We can use the corner point theorem, which states that we only need to test the corner points of this graph. So one of those is 0, 14. So this one here. Testing that in the equation, we get z equals 5 times 0 plus 2 times 14, which is 0 plus 28, which is 28. Next, we can test this point, which is 2, 6, which gives z equals 5 times 2 plus 2 times 6. That's 10 plus 12, which is 22. Next, we test this point, which is the point 4, 2, which gives z equals 5 times 4 plus 2 times 2, which is 20 plus 4, which is 24. We test this point, which is 9, 1, which gives z equals 5 times 9 plus 2 times 1, which is 45, plus 2, which is 47. And last we test this point, 10, 0, which gives z equals 5 times 10 plus 2 times 0, which is 50 plus 0, which is 50. So from these corner points, we have the minimum value of 22, which occurs at the point 2, 6. So minimum value is 22 at the point 2, 6. But what about the maximum value? Right now it looks like our maximum value is 50 based on the corner points, but the corner point theorem only applies for the minimum and maximum when we have a bounded region. And since this region is not bounded, that means that we can't use this corner point theorem for this particular region. So one thing that we could see is we could pick another point in the region. Let's say the point 10, 10, just because that's an easy one to plug in. Let's say we plugged in 10, 10, even though that's not a corner point, into our objective function. That would give z equals 5 times 10 plus 2 times 10, which is 50 plus 20, which is 70. And already that is higher than any of our corner points for this region. So since that number is higher, that means that there's no maximum for this region. We can see that as x increases this way in the unbounded region, z is going to get bigger. And as y increases this way, z is also going to get bigger. So that means that there is no maximum value for this region.